Good evening.
This is some bullshit.
I have been putting this off. Don't ask me why. I'm not too sure. I bought this microphone. This is the Behringer SL85S. I bought it a couple months ago. It was on sale on Amazon for $13.90. So I'm going to go ahead and do that review now. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around. All right, this is the Behringer SL85S. It is intended for gaming, podcasting, at-home stuff. It says you can do a little professional recording with it. I don't know that I would professionally record with a $13 or $14 microphone, but they say you can. So there you have it. That is what this mic was intended for. The build quality. This microphone actually feels really good in the hand. It's a metal build. It's got some weight to it. It feels, for such a small microphone, it actually is pretty hefty. 300, I think it's 320 grams or 350 grams, somewhere around there. So it's got a good feel to it for such a low-cost microphone. The build, I would say, if you dropped this microphone, it's still going to work. It's just hefty. It feels much more expensive than $13.90. It's normally around $25. You can get it on thomanmusic.com for $17.90, or you can get it on Amazon for $13.90, which is what I did. Did take about a month to come in. They were on back order, probably because everybody saw how cheap it was and wanted to grab one just for the heck of it. I did not do an unboxing for this microphone, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into some sound testing. So let's get that started. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is a proximity test. So this is what it sounds like when you get right on top of the microphone on the Behringer SL85S. This is what it sounds like when you're this close and intimate. Now I'm going to go ahead and do some plosives. Let's just give myself about the 4 inches, the typical 4 inches. This is a cardioid dynamic microphone. So we'll go ahead and do straight into the mic. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. 90 degrees, talking into the mic from 90 degrees. This is what it sounds like. And this is what it sounds like when you're talking into the mic's behind. Talking into the behind of the mic. And now we're back around to the front of the microphone. So now this opens up an opportunity for me to do some handling noises, because this is a handheld mic. So if you happen to be using it for such purpose, this is the handling sounds that you're going to hear. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and mount this thing back on. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and do some tapping. We'll hit some keys. This is keys, and I have a little thin, they're not real loud, but this is what it sounds like when you're tapping on keys. All right, so now we'll go ahead and see, we'll check the sound resonance if you were to accidentally bump the boom arm. And tap it on the desk. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and move a little further back so you can see what the pickup range is. I'll go ahead and get this thing aimed as best as I can right at me. So right now I'm about 4 inches away. And right now I'm about 8 inches away. That far. Right now, I'm this far away. This is what it sounds like when you're this far away from the mic. What is that, about 15 inches or so? Something like that. This is about 15 inches away. I don't think you would be this far away with this type of microphone, so we'll go ahead and move along. All right, so in the box, which, by the way, I should show you that. It comes with a nice little case. So for $13.90, you get this nice little case. Let me open it up. I mean, it's pretty decent. That's pretty rugged. Like if you wanted to travel and you wanted to take it somewhere, you could throw it back in this thing and you don't got to worry about nothing. It did not come with an XLR cable. It is an XLR device. It has XLR the 3-pin XLR, and then there's an on and off switch right here. So it does have the on and off switch. It's got a nice metal grill, but check this out, $13.90, and you get a microphone. All right, so now I'm going to get some assistance from the web. Actually, real quick, I'll go ahead and show you what this microphone is going for on Amazon, just so you can see. And this is current because I've got it pulled up right now. It is $13.90 on Amazon. So that's not a bad deal if you wanted to get a decent microphone. It is XLR, so you're going to have a audio interface. So keep that in mind when you're buying it. And now we will get to the geeky stuff. I do have to reference the web because I'm not super good with all the geeky stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and pull that up and we'll go over it real quick. And what I'm doing is I'm just showing you the listing for it on, I guess it's Thomann, THOMANN, thomanmusic.com. So I'll go ahead and switch over to that. Okay, so it has an on and off switch, directional characteristic cardioid, mid-frequency presence boost for excellent voice projection, integrated wind and pop filter, integrated wind and pop noise filter, so it's built in into the head basket. Shock mount to reduce handling noise, 3-pin XLR connector. It does have a frequency range of 50 to 16,000 hertz. Impedance, it is a 300 ohm microphone with a sensitivity of negative 54 dB to 2 dB. Max sound pressure level is 150 decibels. And there we go right there. The weight is 320 grams. It includes a microphone stand adapter and a case. And like I said, I do have the adapter. It's just like a typical handheld microphone clip. And it was designed and engineered in Germany. So there you go with that. And we will go ahead and switch back over. So currently, I do not have any processing going on. I have no filters in OBS. I am running the Vocaster 2, so I've got the Vocaster hub. And I have no enhancements on in any of those, but we'll go ahead and try some out just so you can see how it sounds. First, we'll go ahead and start with the filters in OBS. All right, for filters, I'm running a limiter, noise suppression. I do have a noise gate in there, but I don't use it very often, but I leave it there in case I want it. I've got an EQ that is set up specifically as a de-esser, and then I have a multi-band EQ, and then along with the 3-band built-in EQ that comes with OBS. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the noise suppression. And this whole time you've been listening to it with none of these filters on. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on noise suppression. Actually, before I do, I'm going to just sit here and be quiet so you can listen to it without noise suppression. All right, that's long enough. We'll go ahead and turn the noise suppression on. Okay, now we have the noise suppression turned on, and I will drop down and turn on the de-esser. Before I move on, I will give a little sample of the without the de-esser. So what, Sally? There you go. Now we'll turn the de-esser on. So what, Sally? And we'll move on to the 3-band EQ. And this is what it sounds like with the built-in 3-band EQ in OBS. Now we'll move on to the multi-band, which is the Marvel GEQ. And this is what it sounds like with the Marvel GEQ. So now we've got the 3-band EQ, the Marvel, the de-esser, the noise suppression, and the limiter. So this is what it sounds like with all of those. Now I'll go ahead and turn all those off. Quick little palette cleanser. This is with nothing on it, and I'll move over to the Vocaster hub. Okay, so currently there's nothing turned on in the Vocaster hub. I will go ahead and turn on the enhancements, and I'm on radio mode. So this is radio mode in the Vocaster hub with the SL85S. And now we are on the clean mode in the Vocaster hub with the SL85S. And this is the warm mode. This is what it sounds like in warm mode for the enhancements in the Vocaster hub. And last but not least, this is bright mode. This is the bright mode in the Vocaster hub for the SL85S. So just out of curiosity, I'm going to leave it on bright mode, and I'm going to turn all the filters back on in OBS. And this is the sound that you're going to get with enhancements turned on in the Vocaster hub and your filters inside of OBS. Okay, so that's how I'm going to leave it for the rest of the show. How does it sound? What do you guys think for $13.90, plus you get a little carrying case? All right, so as I mentioned before, the only things that came in the box are the microphone and the little mounting clip. There was no XLR cable. As far as what devices this is compatible with, it's compatible with anything that you can hook up a audio interface to. Real quick, I'm going to go back and listen to how it sounds, and then I'm going to come back with my final thoughts on the Behringer SL85S. So my final thoughts for $13.90, even if it went back up to $25. This is a decent mic to have laying around. This is exactly why I bought it. It's a good spare. It's a good travel mic. I don't think you could make a mistake by picking this up. So that is the Behringer SL85S. I appreciate everybody coming along and checking this thing out. It's been a couple months, been sitting around, so I figured I might as well do a review on it and make sure that I've been thorough. I want to stay thorough with my channel, so I got to keep up with myself. But yeah, Behringer SL85S, $13.90 on Amazon. If you've got the extra change, I would grab one. So that's all I've got for it. I don't know what else to say, so I'll see you next time. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Peter Pecker Wrecker.